Russia's military activities are top of the agenda at a two-day NATO summit in Brussels. The gathering of NATO foreign ministers will be chaired by Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg. It's expected to discuss the war in Syria, as well as Turkey's downing of a Russian jet which violated Turkish airspace 1 week ago. Ministers are proposing new emergency procedures to be agreed with Moscow in an attempt to avoid accidental clashes. All right, for more on this, Jack Parrick joins us live from Brussels. Jack, we know that NATO has expressed its full support for Turkey in the events following the downing of a Russian jet. Tell us more what the foreign ministers are going to discuss today.
Well, indeed. So this is a higher level discussion on this issue of the Russian jet downing by Turkey with the foreign ministers from the 28 members of the alliance. They'll clearly, as they have continued to, say that they intend to stand by Turkey and that they accept its obligation to protect its own airspace. But we are expecting that, because this is at a higher political level, some of the foreign ministers may try to push Turkey to do everything they can to prevent this kind of incident happening again. So either some kind of emergency procedure, or as you mentioned, or perhaps even talking about how they should have, the Turkish fighter jet should have maybe escorted the Russian jet out of the airspace rather than shooting it down. Now, in addition to that, there's also a big agenda point on this NATO foreign ministers meeting, and that is the potential invitation to the country of Montenegro in the Western Balkans to join. So it would be an expansion of the NATO military alliance, and it would mean that the coastline down through the Western through the Balkans, so Albania, Montenegro, all the way to Greece, would be a connected bloc. So they're quite keen on that. They'll also be talking about the Islamic State and how NATO can combine together to fight against them. And they're also discussing continuing actions in Afghanistan. It's likely to be a full agenda of meetings here at NATO HQ in Brussels.
Indeed, a full agenda. All right, Jack Parrick live for us in Brussels. Thank you for that update.